Here it is, GGV. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get you guys' videos out yesterday. I am so sorry for that. I really did want to get them out. I really wanted to record them. I was getting all my stats down. I was really ready about to record. And then, you know what? My cousins came. And I think that's all I can say about that. I can't obviously record with them in the house. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any videos yesterday. But I am able to get out one today. I'm sorry, this is going to be coming out late. The Quicklane Bowl video. Unfortunately, last night I was staying up late because, again, my cousins were here and we watched a movie and just did a whole bunch of stuff. And, unfortunately, I stayed up too late and I woke up a little bit too late. I woke up at 10:30. And I had to get the stats written down, and this video is not good. It's going to come out about hour and a half later than I really wanted it to, but 11 o'clock, we got Western Michigan playing Nevada. Western Michigan favored by 7 points on ESPN. And, okay, the MAC isn't going to go completely defeated in ball games this year. Thanks God for that. If you're anyone, Ball State, actually not Ball State, no, not Ball State, definitely not Ball State. They definitely did not help you guys out in making you not look bad, but they did really the opposite.
And I mean, these players, they're horrible. My players are no good. I mean, papers like, no excuses. I got 22 excuses. 11 on my offense and 11 on my defense.
You look pretty bad, but Miami, Ohio was luckily able to save you guys from looking completely like the worst conference with a win over North Texas. So, good thing there if you're the MAC. But right now you have a chance to get a second win. Outside of Northern Illinois, Western Michigan has been one of the best MAC teams. Western Michigan, if you did not know, does have a win over Pitt, which I think is really impressive. Pitt is, again, a team that is, again, one of the more confusing games of the season. Why, looking back on it, why the heck Western Michigan had any chance of beating Pitt. It's not even like Western Michigan has been phenomenal in the MAC this year. They're mediocre. Like most MAC teams, they're a mediocre team. But dang, looking back on it, makes no sense whatsoever, but you know, but the Broncos were able to pull out a victory in that one. Western Michigan, again, they upset a team that is going to a New Year's Six Bowl, which in my opinion is one of the more impressive feats of the entire season by any team whatsoever. Caleb Ellaby on the season went 222 for 348, threw for 63.8%, and threw for 3,115 yards, 21 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Sean Tyler had 164 carries for 1,004 yards, 9 touchdowns, and Sky Moore had 91 catches for 1,256 yards and 10 touchdowns. Nevada, on the other hand, you have Carson Strong. Carson Strong has been, again, a lot of people hyped up to be a first-round draft prospect before the start of the year. And while that kind of fell by the wayside, this is, again, Carson Strong's chance to prove that he could have the possibility of being a fringe first-round draft pick. It's really interesting. This quarterback class outside of Matt Corral and Kenny Pickett could really go anywhere. Carson Strong this year went 367 of 524, threw for 4,186 yards, 70% completion percentage, 36 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Toa Tauia had 139 carries for 704 yards and 5 touchdowns. And Romeo Dubes,
my name is Penis Anthony Dublinier.
80 catches for 1,109 yards, 11 touchdowns. These teams have never played before, which again makes this a lot. I find that this game's kind of fascinating because whoever wins this game will have the better record over the team for a long time because, again, they don't play very often. In bowl games, Western Michigan is not good. They're 1-9 in bowl games all time. And Nevada's not great. They don't have a over 500 record, but 7-11 isn't horrible. I mean, like, if you told me 7-11, that probably would not be a good bowl game record. But then you look at 1-9, I'm like, oh, thank God, okay, but a 7-11 record. I mean, it's like, eek out. Western Michigan has been bad. They've been bad in bowl games in the past, but this year it just feels different for the Broncos. The Broncos actually feel like a solid team. They feel like they have the ability to bring respect to the MAC again. With Miami, Ohio is the only one with a victory. If you lose this one, guys, it's going to look equally bad for your conference, considering that everyone was hating on the MAC to even start throughout the year, considering how bad the conference was overall. Everyone viewed it as really bad, and you guys have this week of a showing in bowl games. It's not great, especially if you don't win this one. I think Western Michigan wins it. I think Nevada keeps it close with Carson Strong and his strong arm. I think Nevada's going to keep it close. I think they're going to get the cover, but I do think Western Michigan pulls it out in the end.